babies. It's that time again. Oh, yeah. It's a Thursday. It's warm. It feels like spring. It's not raining like they said it was going to be. And even yesterday was a gorgeous day. It was supposed to be raining for like 5 days straight. Oh, no. It was all lovely, honey. Just like it is in Jesus. Oh, yeah. Because we are co-creators, we can experience the power of God by taking steps of faith, saying, this is going to be a good day. I'm going to make good decisions for the benefit of others and my relationship with God. We can make that happen, babies. In spite of all the challenges in our lives, whatever they might be. Oh, yeah. And when we do that, I feel like we're more often positioned to receive the tangible support of the Spirit. And I'll explain all that to you. Those of you who understand, you understand. You don't need me to explain. I'm explaining for those who maybe haven't discovered this yet. So for those of you who already understand, we are benefiting from your obedience. Thank you. Bless you. You mean the world to the world. That's what Jesus meant when he said, you are the salt, baby. You are the light of the world. Oh yeah, baby. So, look at it this way. I often like to compare the relationship we have with God with a committed relationship between two people. When you take a new step, something that's not part of the routine of your relationship with your significant other. When you take a new step to show them how much you love them, how much you're committed to them, how blessed you are to have them in your life, more often than not, they respond positively and appreciatively. I believe it's a similar thing that happens to us in the Spirit when we take steps of faith by doing what I just said. And you, as the day begins, you make the decision, this is going to be a good day. I'm going to make good decisions. I'm going to try to get to the next level of my commitment to God. And then God in response says thank you, so to speak, by giving you peace, power, anointing, motivation, kind of, it's like, all right, that's my game. All right, we're in this. And so you don't feel alone. You feel the presence of God is responding to that act act of faith, that you're taking a step of positively assuming your role as co-creator with God. And what you're creating is safe spaces for others to learn by your demonstration of providing evidence that you're coming to a new level. And that's why I say safe space, because when people see that new level, they look at it and they think, oh, it's safe for me to risk new learning and for me to try to do the same. Oh yeah, baby. That's how we are the light of the world. For those immediately in our sphere of influence, and for those across the world who are desperately looking for structure, support, opportunity, blessing, healing, restoration, the structures of society that will not only keep them safe, but provide a foundation for their growth. Oh yeah. So that's what all this is about, sweeties. Bringing heaven to earth. Putting people face to face with God. You know, atheists always say, well, why don't you just show yourself? Well, that's up to us, honey. It's up to us to give them that evidence that they're looking for. They're not being bad or evil by saying that. They can't take steps of faith, you know, in Jesus or toward God, because they don't believe. So those of us who do believe and are experiencing God, it's our duty, our responsibility to bring evidence to those who need it. Oh yeah, baby. So they too can see this is a safe space for learning. It's a space to move ahead, try new things, discover yourself in a new way. Oh yeah, just like that, babies. I've been watching the the basketball playoffs have just been outrageous. If you think the NBA doesn't have defense, you need to watch these playoffs, people. It's just been fascinating, back and forth. I mean, the talent has just been remarkable. There's been some, occasional blowouts, or times in the game where one team goes 20, 30 points ahead, but because the competition is so stiff, the games often end up really close. So it's really exciting to watch. I really highly recommend you check it out and get into it, and as you do, notice that a lot of the decisions that are being made for success on the court are similar to the decisions that we consider ourselves in our relationships. It's all the same, You're trying to put people in the best position with their particular skills and challenges, so that together with working with others, they can achieve their goals. And that's who we are to each other in the Lord. And I just hope that you find your place. You take new steps today to discover that place, and you get encouraged by the fact that by being a co-creator with God, you are, with many others, leading the way in the light of God dark